and ladies and gentlemen present here with me in New Delhi. It indeed is a great pleasure to be present on this occasion. I was intending to be there personally. It's something that I was extremely excited about, but unfortunately due to my getting a viral, I've been unable to come out, but I do promise that I will make a visit out to the site as soon as it is possible. It's a great honor for me to be part of, if you will, the birth of this facility taking place. And I do believe that the birth of this facility is a landmark moment for us in India. It is a moment which heralds the arrival of the telecom manufacturing revolution in India. It's a moment that has its consonance and its reverberation across the world, which talks about not only India's great market, but India's capability in producing world-class products for global use across the world. So let me take this opportunity in congratulating the team at both VVDN and Ericsson for really being in many ways the gateway of India's announcement of a global telecom manufacturing hub. I do believe that our philosophy in India is to welcome global companies into our midst. India has always believed in being the crucible of innovation, or Navachar as we call it, being a crucible of new paradigms of technology and growth through time. And India culturally also, ladies and gentlemen, has always been a country which has been very global in her outlook for thousands of years. Our concept of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one world, one family, has always been a part of enrichment of our lives. And in that vein, we also do believe that development of India must fuel, aid and assist development of global rise. That's the theology and the philosophy with which not only Indian Sanskriti exists, but I do believe that our Indian companies partnering with global companies, that's the vision and the paradigm that they possess. And therefore this enterprise of VVDN and Ericsson is very symbolic of that very preamble. And I'm very glad to note that through this facility of VVDN and Ericsson, this facility will become the manufacturer of antennas for not only our domestic consumption, but consumption globally. I also do believe, and I understand, not being an engineer myself, the fundamental role that antennas play. Antennas are the medium of propagation of electromagnetic waves into signals and vice versa. And suffice to say that no mobile conversation or any virtual presentation like what you're seeing just now, or even any Internet of Things standoff or handshake can take place without the fundamental requirement of antennas. And antennas also have a very fundamental role to play in terms of the quality of the connection, the range of the connection, the intensity of the connection, the energy efficiency of the connection, and the stability of a connection. And therefore, I think that in the days to come, this facility will have to play a much more important role in the telecom revolution of India. I also do believe that our antennas that will be manufactured at this facility will also carry the imprint of India's capability to not only display her resilience, but also her agility and her ability of customization. So all those fundamental attributes are ones that will be exhibited at this facility. Now, having said that, I also think that the investments that global companies like Ericsson, Apple, Google, and Qualcomm and other technologies have made in India are very fundamental. Not only in terms of the dollar investments that they bring, but in terms of their technology transfer, state-of-the-art production metrics, their standards, and also their training capabilities for our local engineers and our local human resource. And I think many global companies have played a yeoman's role in terms of being able to harness Indian capabilities and present them on a global footprint. I also think that some of the policies that we've put in place have led to a multiplier to that end. The PLI for one, the PLI scheme today with an investment of greater than 4,000 crores has led to sales of greater than 80,000 crores, exports of more than 15,000 crores, and employment opportunities of greater than 35,000 people. If you combine that with our investment norms for telecom, which have been completely opened up and 100% FDI through the automatic route has been approved, which has led to a huge amount of investments coming into India, along with all the telecom reforms that you've seen over the last 2 or 3 years, have really led to a multiplier effect as far as India is concerned. And therefore, I do believe that this facility itself is a wonderful exposition of Prime Minister's resolve of make in India, but make for the world. Now, that being said, I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate Ericsson for their contribution and their efforts in India. Ericsson's efforts through many of their enterprises, whether it be their automation, their network APIs, their future-facing technologies, the global AI accelerator that has been set up in Bengaluru, which I believe is only one of 3 in the world, has tremendously aided in terms of bringing India up the value curve as a huge contributor to the global value chain, which is a call and a need for the hour. Also, as far as the broader digital revolution is concerned, India's preeminence with our UPI framework, where 50% of digital transactions in the world today take place in India, almost about 1.75 billion transactions per year, totaling more than close to $2.85 trillion, talks about the huge leap that India has taken in the last 6 to 7 years in terms of leading that digital transformation. And that digital transformation will call for much more digital connectivity. And when that call for digital connectivity becomes a clarion call, that will call for much more equipment being manufactured in India. I'd also like to state on this day that Ericsson's facility that we're inaugurating today is very, very symbolic of India's capability of a full-scale end-to-end facility. And I think that this partnership between Ericsson and VVDN and Ericsson's ventures in India will play a greater role in the days to come. Ericsson is also partnering in the telecom ecosystem with the Government of India. through our 100 5G use case labs. Ericsson is a very valuable partner, looking at many enterprises with IIT Madras, the Indian Institute on Quantum Communications, and also Ericsson's Educate platform, I must note, has trained almost close to about 10,000 students across the country. So all of this portends, ladies and gentlemen, to the new era that has arrived. As India advances today from her Amrit Kal to her Shatabdi Kal, this journey over the next 22 years is truly going to transform not only India, but by transforming India, is really going to transform the world. And this partnership that we're inaugurating today is really a confluence and a symbol of how contributors, creators, and catalysts, all three categories, can come together to bring about the birth of a fundamental enterprise. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate both Ericsson and VVDN for what they have done today, which is really to exposition a partnership where Indian ingenuity meets innovation, a partnership where innovation thrives, a partnership where we see a beacon of India's exposition with a shared vision. My heartiest congratulations to both partners and to all my wonderful engineers and technicians present here today. As I was looking at this virtual tour of this facility, the dexterity with which my engineers were working assiduously for a 100% guaranteed output on a Six Sigma basis. And you could look at the concentration of each individual working on his or her individual piece of that antenna. I'd like to congratulate all of you, and I'm looking forward to being with you all very soon to personally tour this wonderful facility. Once again, congratulations and wishing you all the best. Thank you very much.